even putting it up above Rock the Cradle of Love and White Wedding. That's saying something.
It sounds like you're saying something.
I'm saying something.
Alright, let's see.
Something needs to be said.
Yeah, new episode starting. Let's see if we can get a damn.
Beat on Gene?
See if we can get a bite. I'm not gonna hold my breath. We get Gene. But we got a ring. We'll see what we get.
It's not very loud.
It's pretty loud actually when you listen to it. Recording, it's fair enough. Looking at our own recording, we're kind of loud. We probably won't pick him up. He's probably on the phone with somebody else. And given it's his Monday, or given it's weekend.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail.
Of course he does. Not surprising. Anyway, all right. We'll wait back and get. We will hold on and wait and see if we can get with Gene later. But as far as we know, that's all we got for now. Me and Maddy are here.
Oh, hi.
And this is the Chainsaw Bar. And I say... Welcome to the Chainsaw Bar.
I was going to say, you changed it up. You threw me off there.
Okay. This is probably going to be our episode 41, I guess. Judging by the numbers and the numerology and all that crap.
Linear construct of time we subscribe to.
Yeah, Chinese Zodiac tells us it's so. And
Nope.
Fair
Nope,
enough.
That's nothing to do with it.
It's either the boar, bear, pig, or something.
There isn't a bear.
Goat. I don't know Chinese Zodiac. I've looked
It's
at
not the
1,000
year of the
Chinese
pig,
restaurants
but hold on.
menus, but I've never really drawn anything. Oh, that's right. We do
I'm going to
have.
say my son is 14 and he's a pig, so that doesn't work.
We have this huge pile of placemats, which are always classic.
You just changed years, so.
Yeah, it starts later than the first.
It is the year of the tiger. Meow. Yes, here, kitty kitty.
Oh,
Tiger
yeah.
people are aggressive, courageous, candid, and sensitive. Look to the horse and dog for happiness. Beware of the monkey. But if you really actually want to look up that kind of the Chinese zodiac, it's actually much more complicated. There's actually like elements based on the very year that you were born, which are also in a cycle. Like for me, I'm like an earth sheep, and sheep's an earth too. I also have another earth sign as my other astrological sign. I'm a very grounded person, people. Very grounded.
I have no clue what I am. I've been told something, but I don't recall it.
In Chinese zodiac, you're a rabbit.
I know that, but I don't recall the other.
The other
weird,
element, I don't
weird.
remember either. I looked it up and wrote it down and forgot presently.
But this episode, we will be discussing a couple interesting things. We'll definitely be focusing on a few things, and we'll definitely be talking about some other things. So that's where we're going today.
A couple things and some other things. It's exciting.
Yes.
Intrigue, mystery.
I don't mind. But I've definitely got to get the information backdrop because this is the part of the thing that we will be discussing, and I will definitely start. So let's do a quick little movie review. Other than, hey Maddy, have you been doing anything lately? Anything interesting happening in your life?
I have been like watching a lot of dumb horror.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, some of it better than others. Some of it probably not even worth talking about.
But we probably should, just to save you from having to watch that. That's usually the way this podcast should be run.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what that means. I'm just looking at my computer screen. Nothing related to
So we've been like, it's been since before Christmas that we did a review.
Or anything, honestly.
Or anything.
Yeah, we've been kind of locked down, just chilling.
I'll just, number one thing I watched at Christmas time, because I like to watch a horror Christmas movie. Hopefully that I haven't seen before. And this year I watched SantaJaws.
Oh, god damn it, I want to see
Which was actually really fun. It's really fun, and if you're a big nerd, I think you'd like it. If you like B movies, you'll like it. Basically, if Jaws was Christmas themed, and it was, you know, the screenplay was written by like comic book nerds, this is what you would come up with. Also, if it had an even cheaper budget than Jaws had.
Yes, that was a big budget.
Yeah, it was. But it's basically like nerdy kid draws comics, has this comic SantaJaws, gets a magic pen, his drawings come to life, then he has to, you know, face all of his regrets and fight a giant man-killing Christmas-themed shark who's attracted to all things Christmas.
Is it like a house shark?
No, it's not that cheap.
Does it go on land? Like a land shark?
Mm-mm.
Okay, how's the shark
It's like they're down like somewhere down south, like Louisiana type south.
Okay.
It does go into fresh water though.
Oh.
So that's the thing. They're like, well, we don't have sharks in here.
So it's more like a bull Santa shark. The bull shark is the dangerous one now.
But it's not a bull shark. It's a great white.
It's a great white Santa shark. It's a great white
honestly,
Christmas shark.
Like from the first scene, I was actually like taken in because it was like this comic book scenario where like, oh, big hunky guy, you're gonna save me from evil Santa. And Santa keeps making these Christmas related puns. And then you find out that was just the comic book, but it's like the backstory of how the shark in the comic book gets her supernatural powers. It's actually because she was bullied.
Oh.
She was the runt. And, you know, a lot of backstory for this shark. But then gets possessed by evil Santa when he's killed, and she dons his Santa hat and kind of swallows his soul, his evil Santa soul. And then, but she's honestly, she's compelled. But there's a lot going on. It was really cute. I really did like that a lot. So of all the movies that I'm going to list off here, SantaJaws was a really fun film to watch. It could have been better, could have been worse. Either one of those things probably would have made it better for me because worse is better sometimes. But it was fun. And I am a big nerd, so I got a lot of the nerdy references they were making and shit.
Oh, that just sounds stupidly fun. Having seen House Shark and Jaws.
Yeah, right.
It sounds like right
Absolutely.
my alley.
Or, yeah, any of those kind of ridiculous themed movies. After that, for New Year's, I decided for some ill-advised reason that I should go ahead and rewatch End of Days.
Oof.
Which I did see in theaters, as I recall, when it came out. You know, if you remember, there was the big Y2K shit that happened.
Oh man, that's some good.
So that was the premise of End of Days, is that, you know, Daddy Satan's come to Earth to procreate with his, like, you know, chosen bride. Only she's like not having it.
Was that the Schwarzenegger thing? I keep saying that.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, that was the Schwarzenegger thing.
Oh God, did he ever punch Santa? Did he fucking?
Wait, Santa wasn't into Satan. I said Satan.
Maybe I should
so
book
close.
One of these two into my.
But I
next
think
party.
that if we could just mix these two together, we'd have a a hell of a fun time. No, it's so. Who is it? Gabriel Byrne as Satan, and the girl from the first Craft movie. I'm sorry, I don't remember the actress's name. I don't remember everybody's name, y'all. I try, I really do. But
it's not the one from Doom Generation.
She wasn't in the Craft.
Oh, I was thinking. Fucking not Phoebe Cates. Wow, big
big time gap.
Big time gap thinking, like, wait a minute, the Craft. That's only like 6 years difference between
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. No, that's like 10 years difference. It's like a decade, Mike.
I don't know.
Phoebe Cates could be like this chick's mom. Okay, almost.
I don't know. This is Hollywood, so maybe.
Maybe, yeah, Hollywood.
That's more of a long shot.
It might be closer to Phoebe Cates and Drop Dead Fred in timeline than Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, the girl who plays like the main natural witch from The Craft, who was the new one to the Coven, you know, the redhead. Mm. Anyway, she's like, you know, the devil's chosen bride to give birth to his child, and they have to conceive like within X amount of time before midnight at the year 2000. I mean, it's all ridiculous, but basically, like, Daddy Satan comes to Earth and basically just starts boning his way through New York City.
Oh man, wow!
It's so gross.
Ew.
And then Arnold Schwarzenegger is, you know, of course, the
Jericho Kane.
He's, first of all, his name is literally Jericho Kane. And he's just trying to, he gets caught up in it because he, like, you know, he's like a private detective or whatever, or bodyguard or something. He was a cop, but now he's not a cop because his whole life was taken from him when his wife and kid were killed. It's like the standard canon ex-cop backstory.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah. And maybe he was a detective and not a cop, and maybe that's a distinction I don't need to make.
This is really gross. Like, the cast members' names are really gross. The girl you're trying to think of is Christina York.
Yes.
Kristen York. But her real name is Robin Tunney.
Robin Tunney is the actress. Christine York. Yeah, that comes into a thing where she's from New York. Yeah. Yeah, believe it. I forgot. I had put this movie so far out of my mind that I didn't remember, like, the one really, really gross, like, incesty scene in the movie. I really wish in a way that I hadn't rewatched that and had to remember that exists in the world. But there we are. And then, like, you know, of course, all the cult members are helping him.
How was a freaking impressionist actor Kevin Elliott Pollock's performance as Bobby Chicago? How was his performance?
Oh, yeah, he was great. Kevin Pollak was great. Miriam Margolyes is always great in whatever she does. She was exceptionally, like, demonic in this. Ooh. CCH Pounder. She's always, like, such a fucking badass. And I wish to God I had her name.
That's such
like,
a
her
great
real life
name. CCH
I know every guy out
Pounder.
in the listening audience is also going, I wish my last name was Pounder.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, wow, that's such
but
a
she
name.
did great. I mean, it was just it's one of those weird, like, kind of big budget Hollywood crap fests that happen every once in a while. Arnold is Arnold. He does his Arnold lines. They give him these Arnold lines, like, straight out of, like, Conan, just things that are basically like, you basically just need to grunt, you know. Okay, apologies to the screenwriters for Conan, because honestly, to the end of time, like, what is good?
Mm-hmm.
Seeing your enemies driven before you, hearing the lamentations of their women. That's good. That's good dialogue right there. Oh, crush your enemies, see them driven before you, hear the lamentations of their women.
This also had Derek O'Connor from the Terry Gilliam fucking craziness of Brazil, Time Bandits, and
Gilliam.
Yeah, an Irish guy. There you go.
That's an Irish name.
Him and Noel freaking Terry Gilliam did some things together, and he's a Derek O'Connor. And you've totally fucking oozed over fucking good old Udo Kier as a head priest.
Oh yeah, Udo Kier's in it.
Damn it. Why have I not seen this?
Right. Why is Udo Kier in it? Udo Kier's brilliant in it, as he always is. I love Udo. He terrifies me. He's exceptionally terrifying in this role.
Ooh, that's cool. That's real cool. Look forward to that.
No, I'm not recommending you watch this one. I'm really not. In spite of the big budget, the big cast, it's just like, it's so... Well, I mean, you do you. There you go. That's my review of the taste. Mm-hmm. Now, then what did we watched together a couple of things. Will we talk about that separately?
No, we're definitely going to cover the fact that we did watch two things separately and one thing together, but they both have the same name. And this kind of falls in this weird category that we kind of want to do, but they are not related, so they do not qualify as remakes. And we're not covering that.
We're not covering that film today?
No, we are definitely covering this film today.
Okay.
We're definitely covering
the one that you watched?
We're covering the film's Stitches. We're going to talk about the 2012 version. Maddy's going to continue talking because I didn't see it. She got to watch it. How did you feel about the 2012 version of Stitches?
2012 Stitches. That was actually super fun. And, English, Australian now, I guess, but English-born comedian Ross Noble stars in Stitches, and it's about a birthday party clown, like a professional clown.
Okay, I stand corrected. Not that one. Let's go back to the one you actually watched, which is the depressing as shit, not as good as that one, the 2001 version.
Well, now we're just going to confuse the audience. You can edit that out.
No, we're not going to.
Okay, so the 2001 Stitches that only I watched.
Yeah, there you go.
And I know which one I watched.
Yes,
it was
that. We'll save that little bit. That's a future teaser.
That's a teaser.
But right now, this is just like in case she wants like actual names and damn things. There's IMDb for her.
All I need to tell you is that it was a full moon production. 2001 Stitches.
Run out to your local video store and pick this up.
It's also on Riff Tracks. That's how I watched it.
Never mind.
It's just completely... I mean, it's just like, what? Also, Demon... Woo! More demons. Demon makes a skin suit, comes to Earth to collect souls, and takes the form of a little old lady.
Oh, those are always fun.
And goes to a boarding house and starts harvesting souls that she somehow sews into paper dolls that she's made. Yeah, and you really can't tell when it's supposed to be set. I got the feeling it was set pre-1920s, but the Riff Tracks guys really were it could be the 90s. And it was actually that difficult, but also acting,
that's a big
terrible deal. Effects, terrible. If you want to watch a terrible fucking full moon production movie that is actually maybe higher quality than some of the other full moon productions I've seen in my life, that's saying a lot, right?
The upper bottom cream of the crop.
Yeah, basically. David is like, I'm going to swallow your soul as a little old granny who's making paper dolls.
Oh my lord!
And just it was fun.
Were there any actors? Let's see.
Nope.
Don't be rude. There's got to be somebody. All right. Oh god. All right. Let's see. Just look at the IMDb. Let's see.
Look at the IMDb.
No picture. Hell victim.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No picture.
Person. Mr. Sam Gray. Some girl's just a girl. Another girl. A man of color. Demon Minion. Jeffrey.
Yeah,
God damn, is his name Jeffrey? Actually, his name is Jeffrey.
You just don't see his... Yes, absolutely no people of color on, in the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But even so, it's like demon minion.
But one of her demon minions was named Brown, so...
But
I don't know how much thought was put or not put into that.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, that's crazy. Director Neil Marshall Stevens, and he wrote it. Oh, he wrote and directed this dream for him. All right.
I didn't hate it, actually. I had a fun time watching it and like being confused and yelling at the screen.
But you were, of course, watching the riff tracks version, so there was some comic humor in between.
There was comic humor already there, or they wouldn't have riffed it.
Yeah. But that was one man's dream to direct this thing, and he wrote it. Riff tracks, why you gotta be picking on people, bro?
I mean...
It's a man's dream, you just riffed. Anyway, all right, that was a 2001 R-rated hour and 21 minutes.
Why would that be R-rated? I mean, there was some gore.
That's usually about all it takes. No, actually, it should take more than that in this modern era.
2001, yeah.
Yeah, seriously, that's... There's a lot going on in 2001.
I don't even remember any profanity, per se.
Any boobs?
There was a rape scene, but it wasn't very, I don't think he ever, successfully raped her.
There was an attempted rape scene. That might get you an R rating.
I don't think there was any nudity.
Interesting.
Honestly, I was kind of half in and out of it.
Somebody out there, our listeners in the future, and our few listeners now are going to be like, man, Stitches was super rapey. How'd you miss that? Yeah.
No.
Or, you fell asleep during the 5 minutes that there was an actual rape scene. And there
He
was
didn't even mean... I wasn't asleep. I was decorating the Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind.
I was putting up my Christmas tree, y'all. But yeah, no. It was he didn't think he was being rapey. He was confused because a demon misled him.
Okay, that's fair.
The demon can take on other people's visage. All
right. Let's jump to the more fun
He was
review.
Still being unfaithful to his wife, though. So, piece of shit deserved to be turned into a paper doll. Am I right?
Yeah, definitely. I'll give him that. Mm-hmm. All right, let's jump to the next thing. We're talking about the 2012 version of Stitches. Do you want to start your restart? Stitches.
Well, we were talking about a minute ago. Stitches.
Yeah.
Ross Noble, English comedian.
That's all you need to see, really.
He's a clown, a party clown. Clown for hire. Piece of shit, alcoholic, asshole, human being.
Lives in a trailer down by the river and just has really dirty sex all the time.
With people with clown fetishes. And then it's just really rude to everybody. Sucks at being a clown. Goes to a birthday party for a 10-year-old kid. The kids kind of play a prank on him where he accidentally dies.
But that was unrelated to the fact that the prank was not really a prank. It was just unrelated. It was related to the fact that you'd never stick your fucking knives up in the fucking damn dryer washing machine straight up.
In the dishwasher or the fucking
anywhere.
Dish strainer if you don't have a dishwasher. Don't point your sharp objects up. That's dumb. That's asking for injury. It's also unsanitary because when you pull that out, when it's clean with your dirty ass hands, you're going to be putting germs back on the part of the utensil that's going to touch your food.
Exactly.
Sorry, I was a server for 20 years or something.
Yeah, and you're also a mother and human for the rest of it.
Yes, that's true as well.
So this is a fact. Yeah, don't they stuck the handle up in the drying machine, dishwasher.
It was a dishwasher.
This probably would not have happened.
It would not have happened anyway. So then, because we're talking about fucking clowns, these clowns in this film were actually a cult.
They were a brotherhood, sisterhood of cult clowns. Clowns with, when you sign on to be a clown...
It's kind of an occult clown.
Yeah, it's more like a Mason's clown level. It's like when you become a clown, if you want to be a real clown, apparently in Devonshire or wherever the hell they were, England.
Devonshire?
I'm just guessing.
I don't remember where they were actually.
What was the one you were talking about earlier? Norfolk. If you're in Norfolk and you're a clown, you need to fucking forget about it and just be goddamn joining their cult of clowns. And then you paint an egg with your face on it. Mm-hmm. And that's part of the clown factor.
And then the like, you know, it's so ridiculous. The premise is that if you're a clown and you don't finish a party, you have to come back and finish that party. You never leave a party unfinished. So this clown died in the middle of a birthday party. So he has to come back from the dead and try to kill these kids as partying teenagers. Yada, yada, yada. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
That was actually a really fun film.
I enjoyed that one immensely. Very comic, very horror, lots of fun gore. The music was okay, yes. I didn't really think too much of it, but it's just like, all right.
A lot of, music. Nearly nude teenagers, which is, something we expect from horror.
Yeah, classic horror trope. The teenager.
Total slasher-like effect there. But it was like, the clown was particularly going out for the kids who were at the party, not just the kids who were having sex.
Yeah, the kids that were at the party where he died. Mm-hmm. So that was cool.
He had to finish that party.
He had to finish that party, so he finished it in spades until the end, which we won't spoil for you because you need to check it out.
It's actually really fun.
It does involve an egg. I'll say that.
And we like eggs.
Eggs are good.
So that's about up to date, except for what I watched like yesterday.
The box office was $90,000, almost $91,000. It cost 1.5, so they lost a little bit of money. But you know what? Shudder gave them that. It's on its way via this podcast to being a cult classic. So goddamn, go out and check out Stitches 2012 because it's pretty goddamn A+. It's a damn solid 7 out of 10 chainsaws for me. I enjoyed it. It made me laugh.
It made me laugh too.
It's almost quotable if I could remember it. Mm-hmm. But as soon as I remember it, it's just like, oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, there's also another movie called Stitches out there that was a little bit earlier that was kind of more like a romantic comedy or something. I never watched it.
Yeah.
But there's at least one more movie called Stitches.
They definitely wanted to damn make a sequel, so there's that long chance.
Oh.
Yeah,
they worked that into that.
Yeah, it's definitely about 50-50 across the board, across the damn IMDb's and Tomatoes and whatever groups that judge movies that aren't us. Mm-hmm. The bigger ups. It's generally like a 50-50. It's like, you could like it, you could hate it. That's generally what its rating is. But I liked it. I enjoyed that immensely. It was fun. Like, he was a clown. He wasn't a good clown. I love the fact that he did his balloon stuff and actually engaged with people. Like, I've heard stories about clowns. Patton Oswalt told a funny story about a birthday clown that was just the absolute worst. And if
worse than this guy.
Worse than this guy. And in the most horrifying way ever, Patton Oswalt, I heard a comedy thing about him, and he was he went to a birthday party. The mom at the birthday party was panicked because the clown wasn't there. I think she was about to ask him if he could do some jokes or something because he's a comedian. But then, he looked off towards the horizon, and in the damn fucking woods out there, the dark woods, he sees a clown kind of just walking out of the fucking woods.
Oh my God.
In the most horrifying thing ever.
No.
Yeah. So that's the party clown that's supposed to be there 20, 30 minutes late, an hour late. Just comes walking out a dark thing. And then just does this real bad damn birthday show. Doesn't even care. Is texting on his phone. Just a terrible clown. Great fucking set. And he's like, this is the worst clown I've ever seen. But then after everything's set up and it's just the worst clown performance he's ever seen, and he's just kind of sitting there wanting to see more of it. The clown just grabs his bag, packs up, and then just walks back off into the dark forest. And he's like, I don't know, but I immediately want to leave. And it was just yeah,
right,
so bad. But this clown was way better than that during his performance, up until the point that he was killed by bad fucking household work.
Yeah, bad housekeeping.
Bad housekeeping, yeah.
And shitty kids. Honestly, the kids were shits. You didn't feel bad that a lot of these kids were dying. Mm-hmm. There were a couple of kids that you were like, no, not that kid. They didn't really mean any harm.
They don't deserve that. Oh. They did their thing when they were at fucking
10.
But do they deserve that now? Now that they're cool, okay kids or douchebags? Yeah, some of them.
Yeah, some of them I really didn't. I wasn't sad to see go.
Yeah, definitely. It's waiting for it. It's yes, that one I had coming.
Remember a couple of years ago? I guess maybe it was when the remake of It came out. Like there were all those clown sightings around town.
Oh God, that was fun.
I don't know if this happened in everybody's town or just our town and around the university and stuff. Like people dressed up as clowns, terrifying everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, me and my oldest, we went out and what was it? Was it Halloween? Was it Halloween?
I think it was the day of the premiere of the movie.
No, it seems like it was something like that. That was the day like I went out and bought a bunch of fucking helium red balloons and filled them with helium.
And vandalized our town. Good. Do you want to put that on?
Totally vandalized the town. But like the city was already like in
tied
the
them
morning.
to all the sewer grates.
Yeah, threw them all out. Like we tied rocks to the damn long strings of the balloons, drove around, threw rocks into the gutters, out the damn sewer grates, and then hung balloons. Like red balloons were hanging out of the damn sewer grates around town. It was fun. I laughed. Me and my kid had a damn connection, I think. There was that moment.
Yeah, there was that moment.
He was like,
I get to do vandalism with my dad. It wasn't permanent vandalism.
It was hard. It wasn't even vandalism at best. It was like
littering.
Maybe littering at best, but like you're throwing a rock into a sewer grate and it's got a string and a red balloon attached to it. So
it was funny.
It was hilarious. I laughed. Like there was a whole line when I look back, like, look at all the damn sewer grates filled with red balloons.
Should have taken a picture.
Yeah, that was great.
But should have taken a picture of the time you put all those Lionel Richie posters around town too.
God, that was fun.
The hello, is it me you're looking for?
Yeah, that was a fun one too. Like that night, just running around. I put one in the police station. That made me laugh.
Well, maybe laugh was like going into Natalie's coffee shop. And you would put one in there in the bathroom, I guess. Well, on the cork board by the bathrooms.
No. I put one on the door, and she took it and put it on the cork board.
Oh, she put it on the cork board. She was laughing her ass off. I was like,
She's like,
You know who did this, right? And she's just like, of course it was.
Yeah,
of course it was.
Like, yeah, I do remember that. But she's like, yeah, did you see all these things? They're all over town. And I was like,
I couldn't help myself.
I laughed. I was like, yeah, that's pretty fun.
No, I told her it was you.
Yeah, I know, but I guess. But I was just, up to that point, I didn't see that part of the interaction. I just kind of laughed. I was like, that's just funny.
It was funny. Everybody saw it.
Yeah, because, like, I know the police saw it. But, yeah, it was a fun time. That was a fun night, just running around throwing out damn Have You Seen Me Missing Children posters with Lionel Richie on it.
Hello.
And all the little cut-off tabs that you could pull
Had
with the phone
different
number.
lyrics.
Had the lyrics of the song. You pull off a tab with the lyric on it.
I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile.
Oh, yeah, that was a blast. That was a fun night. Just like, that was a good 2 hours of just driving down town trying to tape up and then tag things and run away.
Mischief and mayhem, y'all. Mischief and mayhem.
Yep, and everything was not permanent, so it just disappeared, but people remember it. Kind of like 1999.
You bring in joy. You bring in joy.
I either bring joy or I bring weirdness.
Or, you know what?
I don't know if I should tell that story. I don't know. Is that kind of tale? Because that was a blast. That was a blast too. Might as well. Fuck, it's that kind of episode. It's probably not a Gene episode.
Wait, what other weirdness did you bring?
No,
is this about the end of days? Is this about...
Yeah, this kind of rings into them.
Does it ring into the Y2K?
Yeah, the Y2K.
And your Y2K thing?
The 1999, yeah.
Yes. Okay, here's a fun story.
Nah, you tell it so much better than I do.
No, but you were there. I was not. I hadn't met you. Quite.
This is true.
Like,
it's more fun when somebody else tells it that witnessed it.
It was like immediately before I met you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That was when I met you in like
that
December.
That 3 time frame period.
Or January.
Yeah. Like I met you in December, like at the place, and then like we met in January at that movie with Winona Ryder. Yeah, it was great. It was bizarre. It was snowing. Totally fucking.
Yeah, so I probably met you right around the time that you did this weird.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Weird thing.
Yeah. So on all you like older folk, probably not millennials. You're probably just pre-millennial this, because like honestly, millennials, I don't know what your time frame is.
I don't either.
But like 1999 was a scary year for a lot of people. This outside the cool Prince song that everybody was kind of rocking that year.
Yes.
Building up to it. Like, everybody else was paranoid. All the people were fucking hoarding. People were damn building bunkers and crawling into fucking the end of days fucking horror story shit. Yeah. And the rest of us were like, man, let it happen. Let's see it.
And there were a couple of reasons. And one was because, I don't know,
we only just
the
had
Schwarzenegger stuff. But the other thing was the legitimate computer scare of Y2K, where they had programmed computers to not recognize the new millennium, and they thought everything was going to go offline because it was going to reset to 1901 or 1900 rather than 2000
or 0001
or 00, because it was a binary system.
Yeah, they didn't know how it was going to react. They didn't think that far
we had
ahead.
people like working night and day to update all the computer systems around the world to keep everything from kind of shutting down because they didn't think about the maths that far ahead.
Yeah, there was
think about your maths.
Legitimate worry that like the airplanes were going to have a damn fault system in their logistics and they would not be able to like direct planes to landings, and then all the planes in the sky would fall out and like. Bye-bye. Yeah, I mean, it was actually, there was reason for concern. There was cause for concern. Yeah, like your fear of flying is nothing. Your fear of falling is your big thing when you're in a plane.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care about flying. It's like, please let me fly. It's like, I'm more afraid of falling when I'm in a plane. Like, fuck that. It's like, my fear of flying is nothing. It's a fear of falling. That's it, always. But yeah, that was Y2K. A lot of people were paranoid. Everybody thought the world was going to come to like some weird halt.
Or that just technology was going to come to a halt, and that would, like, put a big grind in our gears.
Yeah, because we only just got the internet 5 years prior to that for most people. Like, it was just getting to the regular people, and we're like, oh, shit, man. You can download music legally. You can fucking watch it.
Okay, Napster aside, it actually had to... There was a bigger picture there.
You can
than
talk
what,
to
like,
people
your
in
average
other
people
countries.
would lose.
Yeah.
There was a bigger picture that just, like, banks would fucking collapse. That,
Yeah, I guess
everything that was run by computers was going to collapse. Everything that was on computers was not sustainable at that. It was really sketchy. So anyway, this asshat.
As a millennial of that era, I was like, I don't give a shit about that. I don't got a bank. I don't have a bank account. I don't have a bank account. I don't have fucking like anything. Like I have a savings account, but it's like I ain't got no money in that shit. And it's like I don't care if that bank goes down. I haven't got credit cards. I don't worry about that. If I did, I'd be like,
but what it means to global economy.
Yeah, global economy was
These
nothing.
These are really things that you or I were thinking of at like respectively like 20, 24 years old.
Yeah, definitely not. It's like nope.
Anyway, so this asshat makes himself a fucking sandwich board that says like the end is near. And starts walking up and down the sidewalk. What were you listening to?
I was listening to Mephiskapheles' Doomsday.
Doomsday by Mephiskapheles. Well, there's the song for the episode.
There we go. Like I had my boom box, which I had bought. I had for years.
With a boom box.
Actual boom box. I had put the damn handle, roped it on, attached it to the back, and I walked from like one end of town, which where we live is not a big deal, except it's a tourist town. Even in December, people are driving around. And we did have a casino, so people that normally weren't in my town when I was growing up were driving around. So I was like, oh man, there's an extra 100 cars I'm not used to being here in the December time.
So here's this huge guy in probably a top hat and a trench coat. And Mike's like 6'3". He's a big guy.
Trench coat, top hat.
And straight up, sandwich board, the end is near, repent, and the boombox blasting.
No, there's no repent. It's just the end is near.
Don't repent.
The end is near.
Sorry.
Yeah. On both sides
blasting
of it, yeah.
Doomsday by Mephiskapheles, which I will put at the end of this episode.
Yeah, we'll feed that in there. But yeah, definitely. That was fun. Like,
cheers, newbie.
Only like 2 people like I knew actually seen it, and they were like, what the hell's that? And they were like, oh, damn, that's him. And it's like, God damn it, there he is. He's doing it. That's insane. It's like, what the hell is he doing? It's like, I don't know, but that's insane because like you only see that in like movies and fucking cities.
Hollywood.
And there it was. And then I eventually like walked off into the side, took sandwich board, set it into the damn dumpster, and just walked off.
Yeah.
And
You're also one of the very few people I've ever met who actually knew who Mephiskapheles were before I met them. So, there's that.
There is that, and that was a blast. It was a fun, terrifying people because people are slamming on the brakes and looking like, and they had never seen that because we're in the South. This was a very southern, not northern. This was definitely a southern fucking fuck you in the face kind of fucking smack in the balls kind of deal. It's like, what the hell? What do you mean the end's near? It's like, this is the end of the 1999. This is 1999. Yes. The day of 1999. You're walking around
it's
with
the
a fucking...
end of the century. It's the end of the millennium. You weren't wrong.
Yeah, but it's like, could be the end of the world. Like, is that what you're saying? And people, like, cars were, like, slowing down, looking and reading it, and then just kind of, like, creeping on. God, it was funny. And I was just blaring that track on repeat, just as loud as I could. And we'll play that at the end. Mephiskapheles Doomsday. What a fucking fun day that was. And then,
what a fun band.
What a fun band, yeah. And that was that. That was like the end of the 90s for me. Like, a fun, depressing, sad-ass era decade. Whew. Whatever.
Yeah.
And moving forward.
Hey.
Hello.
What does this button do?
All right. All we got for I can actually dig this up and show you this one thing.
Oh.
And we can sit here and do a quick discussion about it.
What's that? I thought we were going to talk about. Well, I can't talk about that without Jane.
Nope.
What about Dragula?
That's next, but I definitely wanted to show you this.
Oh, okay.
Because this one's the next thing. The next big thing.
The next big thing, though.
All right. Scroll that and give it a quick look after you pick your teeth.
I have something in my tooth. It's pepper.
Yeah. All right. There's an ad. Just.
X.
Yeah.
Accept.
Yeah. Just assuming an exit. All right. Just look at that picture. Read the poster. It's just a poster. That's all you get. That poster.
Okay.
And the poster we're looking at is the next upcoming Jordan Peele film called...
Nope.
Exactly.
Did he direct it or produce it?
That's his next actual directing, I believe. But that's all people know is, like, the next Jordan Peele movie is called Nope. There's this ominous looking... Cloud going towards a town in this weird looking little something.
It looks like it has like a kite string attached to it.
Definitely.
Or like, what are those things? What are those kind of flags called?
Flags. I don't know. That's all there is, actually. That's all that's been released is that movie poster.
What?
Yep, everybody's... After that, it's just speculation, which is where we're at. All we got is Jordan Peele's doing a movie with that movie poster is the only reference. And it doesn't have cast members in it. People are speculating. But honestly, a lot of people are saying there's a chance it could be something Wicked This Way Comes theme, judging on the way the cloud looks and the way the town looks. People are judging that as a possibility. And I would definitely wholeheartedly love the fact that that could be a thing.
I would love if he brought Pam Grier back into the fold.
Oh, yeah, if he could pull a Pam Grier.
I mean, and he could, right? And he could. And he would.
Oh, yeah, I hope so. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, man, she was so great in Something Wicked This Way Comes.
Oh, Jesus. That's right. Was she?
She was the gypsy. Fortune teller.
Oh, my Lord. Was that her?
That was Pam Grier, yes.
Wow.
100%.
I'm just thinking, there's so much in that film that's going on. It's like the whole father-son issue if you're a boy and your father issues, and there's always that. And then, like, with Something Wicked, it's just crazy. And there's the cool fucking tall man type of dude that looks like frickin' damn Mr. Falling Off a frickin' Yobakashi fucking building.
Alan Rickman,
yeah. An Alan Rickman looking motherfucker that actually has the most horrifying handshake I've ever seen in my life.
I'm trying to remember who the actor actually was. Hold on.
But yeah, no, that handshake, oh, that's horror. It's like I try not to squeeze in my hand too hard after thinking like handshakes and that handshake. And for a Disney film, that was some epic fucking horror business there. Like, you don't see that in Disney films. You don't.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You barely seen it then, but that one, if you've seen it on your Sunday night with your family in the fall, that stuck with you. Because it's like, ugh, what the hell? Okay, I'm really going to watch this now because that was fucking scary shit. And I'm going to fucking have nightmares of that shit. So if you've never seen Something Wicked This Way Comes, go check that shit out because it's been out of print for years. It's hard to find. I think it's been back in print a little bit, but go check that film out because it is a classic horror film.
This is actually like tripping me out that like I typed it in my phone and I went straight to the novel and not the film, which is, you know.
I've never read much. But I wouldn't mind checking that out.
It's Ray Bradbury, of course.
Very famous, yes.
I mean, he just writes really good fucking sci-fi and horror fiction. I mean, he did. You know what I mean?
Definitely. But
Pam Grier.
Wow, that is Pam Grier. That's even more epicness to that film. Long out of print, recently back in print. You can find copies of it on the damn web.
Jonathan Pryce was the actor who played Mr. Dark.
Some Mr. Dark. God, that's such a good name. Scary, tall man, fucking Alan Rickman looking character, top hat, just frightening.
He really doesn't look like Alan Rickman.
And nor does a little bit. He looks like the mustache.
What's
Alan
his name?
Rickman.
Who played the tall man?
Goddamn, Angus something.
Yeah. Angus Scrim.
Yep.
What a cool name. Honestly, like that's like the coolest. After CCH Pounder, that's the coolest name.
Angus still chose that name, so that's a great choice.
Yes,
yeah.
Well.
But still, well done.
Jonathan Pryce has been in so many fucking films.
But that one, he had the damn dark mustache, the whole look, top hat, dark clothes. That was like a scary Fae type of fucking carnival that rolled into town. Just reaping souls, just reaping.
So good. So good.
Terrifying. It's like, you look at one level, it's like, oh, that's not very scary. But if you look at it like on a deeper level and think about like the Fae or some sort of demonology of some sort, or just something that is on the surface fun.
What do they call them? The October people?
The October people. Love it.
Still, I did not realize that movie was that like out of print.
Mm-hmm.
Our children are so lucky. They also, like another Ray Bradbury, good for Halloween movie is an animated movie, The Halloween Tree.
So there's two
that
great
you can't find anywhere either.
Yeah.
We have it on like VHS. Swear to God.
Yeah, you have to like watch YouTube for it, or you have to pirate stream it to get it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's on YouTube.
Really
Somebody
great,
it randomly gets like uploaded by like random YouTubers,
you
can watch it. But
I love the Halloween Tree,
you have to dig.
and I love like how it. When you are a really great writer, you can write books for children, and I think that The Halloween Tree is a testimony to Ray Bradbury's greatness as a writer. Although, like, he's written stuff for adults, this was written for children, and it was written to explain why Halloween costumes are scary. Among other things, it's also about life and death, and just and friendship and all this other shit. But it's like, it is written in such a way, it doesn't like fucking pander. It doesn't talk down to children like they're dumb. Which I think is like, that's for me, if you're gonna write something for young people, don't treat them like they're fucking stupid.
Exactly.
Or like they're not readers. And Ray Bradbury was one of those like remarkable writers in my mind. Who could write for adults and children in a way that was just spellbinding and just like, and he had a real like true north on his moral compass too, which was always evidenced in his stories without sounding preachy. But there was he had a true north there. I think anything I've ever read.
Yeah, totally.
And I've totally lost my copy of The Illustrated Man, and I'm really I haven't seen it around the house in years, and I don't know where it went.
It probably mixed into other books, and you'll have to look at it later.
Mixed in and melted, or what? Because I know where all my books are, and I kind of keep science fiction and fantasy kind of together, and authors together.
Yes, my friend Jason went to Florida to the Universal or Disney, whatever, and he's a big Star Wars fan. Mm-hmm. He's just sent me about half two dozen Star Wars pictures from his trip and a video. I'm not going to bother, but that's pretty sweet.
Oh, I didn't know he was a big Star Wars fan.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely a big Star Wars fan. Interesting to know. But that's not the point. I skimmed back. I was just trying to figure out something. And definitely, we can't cover two things on my list right now. I kind of wanted to. Ah, man.
I don't know that film looks like it's about, like it's a remake of something Wicked This Way Comes. And but like I said, if Jordan Peele was to remake I don't like remakes. But if he was to re-envision something Wicked This Way Comes, I might be down with watching that.
Did we talk about... I don't recall if we did talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well,
but
I need to know.
I definitely did put a list down on it.
On what?
I was definitely going to cover this film. That was weird. I don't think we actually did it in theater in any of the episodes, but we did watch this together. It was bizarre. And I was wanting to do a review on it. Or
we watched this together?
Did we? Maybe I didn't watch it with you.
Nope. I never watched this.
Alright, so alright.
So take it away.
Let me write down a note.
Madeline did not watch this film.
Alright, so in my days off, generally I watch things when in the morning when everybody else is asleep until like 12 because they're still in COVID time and the other one goes to school, so whatever. I watched this film called Bloodthirsty, and it's a 2020 film. It's brand new. Yeah, the female director. It's on Shudder, so that's always something I'm gonna definitely check out. I will definitely support the female directors when they're given a chance. The production companies are Voice Pictures and 775 Media Corp, or that is. But those are the production companies damn putting the money into the damn thing, following the direction. But basically, this was a strange ass fucking film. It's definitely, I guess, a vampire-ish type of film. It's real fucking cold feeling. It's got that whole Shining winter feel. Like, it's set during the winter. So if you're ever looking for a film in the modern era that's set in the cold, bleak feeling kind of feelings of winter, maybe check out Bloodthirsty. 2020, it's an hour and 24 long. Doesn't matter, it's a horror movie. Basically, this indie pop singer gets like a call or message to go work with this damn real recluse, super famous damn music producer. And she goes out to his remote ass fucking damn mansion to damn record the video or what the hell she's doing, record an album. And it's just crazy. But it's just like the classic, alright, let's go out to this weird ass location, make a fucking album. Kind of like the Beatles, I guess, did. They've done a few of those where they went out to a remote location or a crazy ass building and recorded an album and had a horrible time and was miserable. Or the Chili Peppers did. They did the same thing. Went out to California to like a fucking supposed haunted house and fucking sat there for fucking 6 weeks and did a fucking album and had a horrible time. And most anybody that just goes out to like a remote location that's just like, all right, this hasn't got the amenities I'm used to, or somebody fluffing my butt with fucking baby powder kind of location. I'm become accustomed to getting up to the level of famous where I can afford to go to a remote location and record an album. So this girl's doing that because this guy's a famous guy, and she's a vegan, but as she's hanging out there, she starts like desiring fucking meat, and it's kind of put on the plate out there, kind of a bit here and there, and eventually it's a full-blown spoiler, heads up, check it out. I think it's kind of a vampire kind of movie. There's a whole lot more to that.
The internet keeps saying on there that it was more of a werewolfy movie.
It felt more, yeah, I guess it's a more werewolf movie, but I don't know.
Anyway, somebody craving something unnatural to them.
Yep, you're eating something. It's like, I like from here, fucking, what was the damn Norwegian vampire movie? Dicks.
Mm-hmm.
That after that,
it wasn't called Dicks.
It wasn't called Dicks, but
and it wasn't
Norwegian.
Norwegian. It was Icelandic.
The Icelandic gem, where the vampire can actually eat some
I
dicks.
have it written down.
Yeah.
That was
Since
so
that
fun.
film,
That was so fun. What was it called?
Since that film, I've kind of said, all right, vampires can actually eat flesh and blood as long as they're taking it down on the same bit. And I'm going to go with that from here on out because that makes a little bit more sense.
Well, I mean, there's different
beliefs, of course, with the damn whole thing. I'm going to flip through because it's in my notes here somewhere.
It's in my notes too, and I cannot find it. I want to know what that movie was called.
But no. Yeah, so like the same kind of thing with vampires, I could see that happening, although that's not exactly what it is. It definitely feels more werewolf now that you mention it. But too many episodes back.
Anyway, a few episodes back, we talked about an Icelandic vampire movie where guy's like a 1,000-year-old gay vampire who just like rips off a lot of dicks.
God, it was good.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I liked it.
So much fun. It wasn't spooky season.
You know what we still haven't watched is Death Rider.
I know. I don't know if it's available yet. It makes me mad.
I know. What's the deal with that?
What the fuck you doing, Blaine? Why are you holding back?
Mm-hmm.
Because your people that don't go to movie theaters fucking want to see that shit.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Glenn.
Yeah, seriously.
Come on, pretty. Come on, baby.
No.
I've lost my damn note about that.
Bingo hell. Blah, blah, blah. Richard Briggs.
This is not interesting to people.
God damn it. Alright. Of course, as soon as you look into it, I'll find it in the list. My notes are so crazy. It's like
We can edit this out.
we don't have to, but it's just facts. It's like, Glenn, what the hell are you doing, man? Like, Death Rider should have already been on streaming services, and I have not seen anything on any kind of feeds or notes.
Thirst.
Kaboomski. Thirst. Check it out.
Icelandic gay vampire movie. Go.
Eats the whole dick.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. Like a hot dog. It's fucking glorious. Even eats the bun. So they kind of throw the damn what we do in Shadows factor into the damn gutter. And I can respect that because you know what? Sometimes that's what
There's
you want to
different
roll.
lore from different places.
So like there you go. It's like we're not damn gonna judge the damn vampires what they can dietary on, other than it's got to be at least probably 80% blood. So there's that.
Good.
But that's Bloodthirsty. That was fucking more of a werewolf-y film, but it's definitely kind of fucking cold feeling, and I kind of need that because it's the beginning of winter for me, because we had a real mild December, but then we had some cold days, and on those cold days I kind of sat in and I sat down and watched The Shining like I always do during the winter, and it's cold and I feel like it's gonna snow. The Shining pops on mentally. It's like, I gotta watch The Shining. Yes. I've got to watch The Shining. If it's July and it's warm and sunny, I gotta go home and hide in the dark and watch Jaws. Because that's what's gonna happen. But, yeah. So this one was a good one. Bloodthirsty. Check it out. Definitely probably a solid 6.5. Nothing amazing, but definitely a good winter watch. If it's winter, then it jumps up to like a solid 8. No. It's going to jump up to a solid 7 for winter movies because it's all winter and you definitely get the winter feels on it. But it's just like, werewolves are always fucking freaking me out. Ugh, gross. Most of our listeners know that, but there we go.
Diane Ladd was in something wicked this weekend too.
Who?
Diane Ladd?
Oh. What else did you do? Because I'm drawing a blank. Sorry.
I'm sorry you are too. I don't think she had a big role in the film.
No, we're definitely not going to do that. I ain't got nothing else for this episode. That's pretty much it. Y'all need to dig up and force people to... Oh, okay. Diane Ladd. Cool. Well, our listeners, y'all need to check out some more horror movies. Check out the ones we've watched. Either Stitches 2001, if you want to damn injure yourself mentally. 2012 Stitches. Definitely check that out if you need a good laugh and you can deal with a British accent. And we all can sit...
Who doesn't love a British accent?
We can all have our damn cocktails, beverages, and sit and ponder Jordan Peele's movie poster for Nope. And wonder, what's he going to bring us? What gem is he going to bring us this year? Because that's the future.
What gem is he going to bring us next? Because he just keeps bringing them. Angel baby.
He's bringing the fucking gold. Because he's finding the directors to do it. He's fucking making it happen. He's got the money to make his damn hopes happen. He's like, I want to see a new Candyman. Fucking, she can do it. Boom. She did
Honestly, like...
Boom. It's done.
I really, watch... Since I found out that Key and Peele are on HBO Max.
Oh, yeah.
I watch so much Key and Peele.
Yeah, premium.
It's just... They're so good. And if I had Apple TV, I would watch Key's new film, Keegan-Michael Key's film that came out, I don't know, last year. The musical one, Schmigadoon, I guess it was called.
Schmigadoon.
I want to see that, but I don't have Apple TV.
We may have to pirate that one because we don't have
I may have
one.
to go to my sister's house. She has Apple TV. It's
yeah.
a musical.
It's a musical. Like
it's
Jordan.
It's a
not Jordan.
spoof on, obviously, Brigadoon.
Apparently. Yeah, like...
But it's also horror related because, the dude who's the main male character hates musicals and finds himself stuck in one.
Oh, that's awful.
So, by virtue of that, it is horror. It is horror to him. If you're...
So
if
it's kind
you're
of like
horrified
Atlanta.
by... Huh?
It's kind of like Atlanta.
The TV series?
No, it's kind of like Atlanta, the town.
I don't think of Atlanta as a musical, actually. I've been many, many times. Cool city. Atlanta. Love you.
Yep.
That's honestly, to where we live, that's the nearest, big city.
Yep.
And so, a lot of times, if when we were younger and got out of the house, let's go to a show, we got to go to Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. We definitely had to track 2.5 hours to get to Atlanta. And then parking. So, it's a solid 2 to 3 hour drive just to get there and park to walk to a show.
A lot of time spent in Atlanta. I love Atlanta.
Great town.
It's a great town. It really...
Like all cities, it's got its problems, but it's a fun one to visit.
It's... Yeah, I don't...
Got no problems with Hotlanta.
Hotlanta, you got my love in my heart, and that place in my heart.
Yep.
Being the closest big city to where I live. And also, I briefly grew up in Georgia for a year or two when I was little. My sister went to Collinwold.
There you go. But I was also thinking about the fact that Jordan and Key Key and Peele's damn show, they did a thing called
Keegan Michael.
I was just thinking, Michael Keegan. But I was thinking the fact that like they have this weird little thing about musicals, and they definitely do musical skits. But of course, the Negro Town one fucking kills me because there's a line. It's like, it's where black people can be free, like Atlanta. He's like, no. It's like, just shut the fuck up. Can a brother get a moment? And you can just shut the fuck up, stop talking. And he's like, sorry. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, check that one out. Because so good. Just those guys are fucking
they're
magisterial.
So funny.
They are fucking perfection.
But if you've been watching the comedy for even before Jordan Peele started making horror movies, you can see he's a big horror movie fan.
Oh my God,
yes. Because he brings it in to so many episodes of their sketch performances.
Yeah, both of them definitely get the damn bits. And
but even
their face is like
Jordan is like obviously
they both know horror.
They both know horror, but Keegan
so
Michael
good.
actually would be like, "You're the connoisseur."
Yeah, but like
so. I saw this on an episode I recently watched. It was like kind of between scenes, where he was like, "You're the connoisseur of like horror. What actually frightens you?"
Oh.
And his response was so, this is why I like this guy. He's like, I don't know, poverty, injustice, real life horror. That's what frightens me.
Oh, man,
that's not verbatim.
But that's the idea.
But that was it. It was like, the real scary stuff frightens me. This is why I lean on horror. And I felt like so connected to that statement that he just made kind of between the scenes there on the sketch show. It was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It's premium. Yeah, because like I was just thinking back to the Shining knockoff where the guy has the continental breakfast, and he's just like, you've always been. And then he does the whole fucking panning, looking at the face. And I was like, oh, that's just so Shining. That's so good. It's like, Keegan, you got horror. You got horror in your blood, so it's fun. You can deliver it in.
Wait, which one?
Scene. That's just where he said, "You've always been here," but then he gave the look at the screen,
then,
fourth wall breaking.
Jordan Peele's like look. Yeah.
You're right. But yeah, he did the total look. It's like,
and then there's a
so
picture on the wall
nice.
of like Continental Breakfast 1928 or 1932 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. Yeah.
Good stuff.
That's good stuff.
All right, let's hit this number one more time, and this is the last time I'm going to bother. But
hoo-ha.
Call time.
Hoo-dee-hoo.
All right, did it just end? Oh, I hung up. Sorry.
Mike's trying to call Jan again, y'all.
We'll give it
we'll
one more
see.
time.
Otherwise, you just
We're
got
only going to have him on for a little
tonight.
bit. We're only going to give him one more chance.
Last chance.
It's the last dance for Lance fans.
Can we still use that song? No, we're going to use the other song in this episode since this didn't work out. About
You may as well look it up and see if you can make it off your phone.
Sure. Let's do that.
Well, let's make that happen. That was your thing.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
So we're going to leave it at that for this episode. How long have we been on? Not long.
We've done an hour and 7 at this point, but
Really?
edited down.
Well, I feel like
maybe an hour. If we cut out some like long pauses where we kind of look at each other's eyes and think, man, he did deserve to die. If we drop that, then those little long pauses that get edited out, yeah, there it is.
First thing that came up on my phone.
Yeah, she's digging that up.
Official video or just the track? Because the video was so fun. Then we could just watch it while the crowd goes. Maybe I should look up this video.
Don't know.
You should, y'all.
Well, definitely hit the play and put it towards the mic so people can hear it.
Okay,
and we can get copyright
make sure there's
strikes.
not an ad first. This album was called God Bless Satan by Mephiskapheles. I don't remember what record company it is.
What's this button for? Doomsday! See the
there you have it. The Doomsday by Mephiskapheles. Epic. Love it. Yeah, that's like 1999. The world didn't end. Although
that was a 1995 album.
It was. Yeah, 1999 is like soundtrack was that for me. That's where I went. I tried bringing the world to an end in 1999. I was hoping that them minds were a little bit late on their clock, and we had to sit down for 12 more years and hope, and it didn't happen. So whatever.
It was on Moonska Records.
Moonska.
For the record.
For the facts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. They had a couple.
Moonska actually put out so much good stuff. I can.
Oh man, their Bumblebee track is just like their boom.
Yeah, that was like a good time, feel good song, but they were completely fucking satanic.
Yes, and
Nubian Nightmare.
Yeah.
God bless you, sir, but not so much high quality content. And honestly, like just for the record, like in the '90s ska, third wave ska, like you didn't have any black frontmen, front people.
Exactly.
Even we had a few in second wave, but nothing like first wave, obviously. But yeah, in the '90s it was like maybe them, and then like Hepcat.
Yeah, Hepcat. Third wave didn't have as much as it should have. It should have had a lot more that did.
It really got real white real fast.
Yeah, damn it. That was an epically fucking fun time, and I'm gonna just say epic.
Yeah,
but
that was a fun time for ska, but some of it was too fun. Some of it was better than others.
Yeah, ska got real white in the '90s.
It got what it did. It got real fun.
It got real loud,
and then
poppy.
It got real punky. It got real punky, is what it did.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god.
And I think that there were a few bands like Hepcat or like the Slackers that kind of kept it like a little bit closer to the roots.
And Boston's had a little bit. They had like the sound down, but they were real. What are you gonna do? You're from Boston. It's like, we're fucking white as shit, but goddamn.
I'm not saying that you can't make ska music if you're not a person of color. I'm not saying that there's ownership of that. I'm just saying it got, away from the roots there for a minute, and not just in a racial sense, but in a political sense. Like it became about like let's have fun and party.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And less about the politics that kind of shaped ska.
Yeah,
I know this isn't a ska podcast. This isn't a music podcast. But if you've listened to our podcast once or twice, you probably realize that Mike and I are big fucking music fans.
Yeah, definitely in the ska scene in the '60s and all that. It was definitely all about people come from Jamaica getting into England, and then boom, good music happened.
Yeah, and Nubian was from Haiti, right?
I don't recall. I never looked it up.
Oh, I think he's from Haiti.
But Nubian Nightmare, fucking fantastic.
I think he's actually Haitian.
I'd like to hope they did some more music.
But
it's like the Atomic Fireballs. Like they were another little flash in the pants that fucking put out amazing.
When there was that weird thing in the '90s where like these old music styles came back into fashion, and swing was one of them.
Ska.
And honestly, like you said, Atomic Fireballs were the only swing band of the '90s.
Yeah. With
a black person as the front person that I can think of. I mean,
I can't think
in my mind that was like
swing.
Kind of popular among.
They were in a Scooby-Doo soundtrack.
In the scene. Yes, they were in the Scooby-Doo fucking movie. Movie soundtrack.
So there you go. So and even like what's his name? The main fucking Shaggy. He said, "Oh, they were a great band." He even said that in the like reviews, like when he's reviewing the movies, like
they're so great.
They were so great. I love this track, and then like they're such a great band.
That was such a great track. Like our kids, especially our eldest son, used to just like freak out every time he heard that song.
Yeah, good stuff.
Which was
Man with the Hex.
The Man with the Hex. also a very like witchcraft themed song.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. It's
yeah, check it out, people.
You Remind Me of the Man.
Man, what man?
Yes, like seriously, what a fun song. What a fun. It was a fun time, but yeah, like when you look at like kind of the whitewashing of it, I guess in a way, it's not. I'm not. Okay, white people. I am not putting the blame and like pointing fingers. I'm really not. Oh, but that happened in history, so we can recognize it, or you can just go, well,
yeah,
okay.
But if you were like just a damn early like 20 fucking person, like early 20s person, just driving 3 hours to go see a ska show every fucking weekend, it's like, all right, let's go to Atlanta this weekend. All right, we gotta go next week. We gotta go Tuesday. All right.
Right. And
it's
even for some of the like whiter ska bands, like I know like in one of their liner notes, like Voodoo Glow Skulls had a whole song in Spanish, and then like in the liner notes where they had the lyrics, they were like, if you don't understand it, fucking learn Spanish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Glow Skulls are fucking fun as shit like that, and they're still rocking. They're still damn out there doing shit.
Seriously, like fuck you.
It's like, come on, fuck off. It's like, just learn Spanish. Shit. Like,
seriously,
it's a damn. Go get on fucking Babbel or fucking damn whatever the hell. The thing we promoted like a couple fucking episodes ago that our friend Hoppy was listening to. Go check it out. Like that little program. Go do it because apparently it works.
What's the one my friend Sarah's using? Duolingo.
That's
Duolingo.
it. Duolingo is the one that he was using.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now she's using that to learn Korean.
So, oh really? Ooh, man. That could be the damn step into Japanese that me and Jean may need to take.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there we go. Although, like Japan, you still are failing us miserably. Like, you're not even on our list of people that listen to us. So, Japan, come on.
Come on.
Like
come
Greece.
on, babies.
Greece beats
maybe
you
we
to the
need
point.
to maybe do some more reviews of Japanese horror movies.
Oh, man.
But they frighten me.
Yeah, Japanese horror movies are so extreme, generally. Like, the directors are just like, they're just so
it's just that I
balls out
don't
and giving
watch
a
horror
shit.
movies to be frightened. We did do House. House. I'm going to say it the way I'm going to say it.
House. Ugh. That was some nuts. We're definitely going to get on that in the future. So, if you guys can find a hard copy of that, you have to go Criterion Collection online to find that because the hard copies are hard to shit to purchase because they're like $30. And like that's American US bucks, so convert as you may. Like,
yeah, seriously, still one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen.
But like I paid $10 for the Criterion Collection channel for a month, and I still forgot to re-stop it. So like 2 months I paid $20. I gotta go back on there and watch a damn movie.
So looking to the future, we're trying to wrap up this episode. That was supposed to be our outro song.
That was the outro song. Son of a bitch. But then we got Scott.
We got Scott.
And I've got.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about some Toby Hooper related news next episode when we can get Gene on the horn.
Yep.
I'm gonna say on the horn because it makes me laugh because I keep thinking of Graham Greene's character in Atlantic Rim or whatever the other version, the knockoff version of Pacific Rim was.
That was it.
Graham Greene, who I love and respect as an actor and human being. But he
exactly.
said on the horn so many times, he said it like my dad, because my dad would say that for calling someone. Anyway, we're going to get Gene on the horn, talk about some Toby Hooper related news and stuff. And have a special musical like fun fact in there. And Mike and I were going to try to watch a couple of Andy Warhol productions that they have added to Shudder, which is Blood for Dracula and Flesh for Frankenstein. Neither of which either of us have ever seen because it's, in this day and age, it's about damn impossible to get Andy Warhol shit.
But Shudder's done it.
Shudder has done it. Shudder has done it. Y'all go look it up too. We'll talk about it together next time.
$7 to $10. Go do it. Go fucking support Shudder because they're doing the shit and getting the shit out there now. They've got the power. And people are like, man, I need an online thing and I don't want to build my own website and have nobody watch it. Oh, they're Shudder. They're undergroundish. Fuck, they'll put this out there if I give them permission to do it. And boom.
I mean, seriously, they got like fucking House of Hammer on there.
Mm-hmm.
They got fucking Andy Warhol.
And they've got all this new original shit. They've got
There's
the Boulay
also,
Brothers.
the
which
Boulay
is what
Brothers.
we're going to talk about later.
We'll talk about that. Also, there is if you want to, did we say that there is a trauma curated channel?
There is a trauma channel. Check it out.
Yeah, you can also subscribe to. It's either trauma films or films like curated by Trauma Studios, like kind of Lloyd Kaufman approved shit.
Yeah,
if you like trauma films,
Traumaville, I think, or something like that.
Get down there.
Yeah, they're out. That website is out there. That streaming service is available. I think you can you can go on your Amazon account and look it up, and you can definitely pay Amazon to pay them a little bit of money.
And you know what?
Boom.
And you know, Trauma's done so much for us. What skin is it off your ass to give a little back to Trauma?
Yeah, seriously, you should at least.
Come on, they impacted your life, y'all.
Yeah, you definitely should go online. Go to Traumaville. I'm pretty sure it's just Traumaville.com. Like, I'm just guessing. Like, I haven't looked at the website in years, but like, we did pay money to like have Trauma television on the television for a couple months, and I think we just watched like 3 movies, so it paid itself off.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like we pay fucking $6 to watch a thing on Amazon, so whatever.
Yeah,
so we paid Trauma's damn thing for 2 months. And it's like, we only watch a couple of movies because there's so much going on all the time with horror movies. And that's cool as shit. Like, there's so much going on all the time with horror. Facts. Like, Shudder just points it out. It's like, hey, man, have you seen the new Nick Cage thing? And I'm like, fuck, I have not seen the new Nick Cage thing.
It's always Nick Cage.
Or the other Nick Cage thing. Or the one before
and
that.
here's another fun fact. In our local, one of our local papers, the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians, to which Mike belongs, got awarded by the paper with the Nicolas Cage Award. They called it the Nicolas Cage Award, and it was because like they just seem to be in everything right now.
Yeah.
It cracked me up. It cracked Mike up. Probably all the other readers were just like, what? But it cracked us up a lot.
The Indians are into things now. God damn
Indians are into things. They're like Nick Cage into things.
Yeah, we are definitely into things.
They are just.
It's just like I'm just sitting there. It's like, oh, we're doing that now. Yes. It's like,
and by the Indians, he means the tribe.
The tribe, my tribe, the Ebke, as a lot of us in the know call it, the Ebke, the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians, EBCI, Ebke, because we're fucking lazy like that.
And yes, Native Americans call themselves Indian.
We're Indians, yeah. We call
ourselves
Indian.
It's a tribal name.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck because like.
If you're out there on like Facebook being the social justice warrior, telling people who call themselves Indian that they aren't Indian,
yeah, just kind of.
You're probably like out of your lane.
Yeah, there's certain tribes like that will get mad about it, but most of us just like no. Let's see the context of that statement. It's like, oh, that's cool.
Let me put it another way. If you're not Native American and you're correcting people,
oh yeah, go fuck yourself.
You're probably out of your lane.
Yeah, you're definitely.
Unless they're outright being racist, and we can tell the difference. But I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, we got the Nick Cage Award. We're there.
It's basically an Oscar because Moonstruck, right?
Yeah, it's like the damn Emmys and the Oscar and all the best. Yeah, it's all the good things wrapped up in like the Free Papers damn awards ceremony, pure platinum award. That's just gorgeous.
There you go.
But anyway, that was that. We got a lot coming for the next episode. We gotta get damn Gene on the horn. Is that how you say that statement?
Yes, that's how you say it.
Okay, there we go. But we definitely we've got a couple things to cover because we've been on Shudder a lot lately and digging it. Shudder's on point. Go pay the bucks. I'm gonna go on Shudder's damn website. Hey, give me $5 so I can like actually get paid for fucking saying your name as much as I do because
we say it so much and we are actually not endorsed by them.
Yeah, they're so cool. Damn it, give us $5.
Well,
send me a shirt.
They're cool
if you send
enough.
me a shirt,
they are flawed. They have some flaws.
They do. Nothing's perfect, but
nothing's perfect. A lot of people are still like, "Why do you keep Billy Bob?"
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, Joe Bob, not Billy. Sorry, Billy Bob.
Sorry, Billy.
Joe Bob. Why do you keep Joe Bob on there after he's been so controversial? But I don't know. This the thing about Joe Bob. Like I grew up with Joe Bob.
Most people of our area did age
and our interests.
Yes, he was one.
Damn, dude, why you gotta be fucking super homophobic and shit?
Come on, they're not out for your fucking ass, boo. They ain't out for you, boo. They're out for what matters, not you, loser. Come on,
yeah,
Joe
he
Bob.
didn't have any reason to pull that shit. And, really pisses me off. And
It's weak
at
sauce.
the same time, Netflix does promote queer content, female content, people of color content. So, like, okay, and Joe Bob's still in there too. And Joe Bob is, producing movies that are about stuff like that. Or,
So,
like, promoting them or whatever.
Like, his crew is probably fucking riding his ass now. It's like, what the hell are you saying that for, Joe Bob? Come on. Like, a lot of our fucking viewers are
you see Darcy throwing him a lot of shade.
Oh, yeah. Darcy fucking...
She does it with her body language. She's just like...
Yeah, Darcy, you can see it's like, oh shit, that's
you
a lot
can
of
see
movement.
that. She's just like, dude, fuck you.
It's like, I don't agree with that statement. And then he
And
kind
you
of
can
sweats
see-
and looks over.
And then she'll be like, yeah.
And then you can see
I
his
look forward
hesitation
to
and
good
content.
things from Darcy the male girl.
Yeah,
You're
Darcy,
more than a male girl, baby.
Yeah, Darcy's the content producer. Yeah, Darcy's on point. So Darcy's going to get something on Shudder in the future. I can't wait.
I can't wait.
Darcy should be the next Elvira. I'm going to say. I said it. Darcy should be the next Elvira.
Well, Cassandra Peterson is still with us and doesn't need to be replaced.
Not yet.
But maybe the protege?
The protege. Definitely the next step. It's like, yeah, things move. Steps. The world steps up.
Yeah, I'm sure that might happen. That would be totally cool. It would be cool to see them work together.
Oh man, that'd be
Oh
fun.
my gosh.
I'd like to see her point. She's got a lot of crazy ideas in her head, Darcy.
Yeah, she does.
So I can't wait for
And-
like when she steps out and starts doing some fun
So
stuff.
does Cassandra.
Cassandra's
she's
always
totally
fucking
awesome.
just great.
So glad you came at us, gay.
So cool.
And I would love to rub that in Joe Bob's face. Where he probably rubbed his face in your picture of your titties.
Oh yeah.
Innumerable times in his childhood.
Who didn't?
And probably adult.
Who didn't if you're a guy?
Or lots of girls.
There you go.
Lots of people.
Lots of people.
If you like boobies.
Little boobies and a fucking sharp, fucking razor sharp wit.
And a razor sharp wit. When I was a teenager, because I was all like, apparently like too gothy for Western North Carolina. Some of my coworkers, when I was like a teenager working at a resort in housekeeping, that was my nickname, was Elvira.
Wow.
I didn't have Elvira's figure. I didn't have Elvira's big over-the-top thing back then. I was actually a very meek person.
You didn't have her hair?
I had long black hair.
You didn't have the bouffant?
I didn't have the bouffant.
Mm.
This is before you met me. It was when I was young, and it was more like... It was more of a Morticia Adams or more of a, Marilyn Munster kind of thing I was going for, which was a little bit more, or even Vampira. But yeah, they went with Elvira. I got there eventually. I mean, they haven't been entirely wrong, but at the time I was just like, what?
Yep.
And now I'm like, hell yeah.
And that's how we're going to end this episode. That's all we got. This is episode 41. Man, that's been a blast. That's been a fun one. But, yeah, go check out Stitches 2001 or 2012, preferably. Check out SantaJaws. Or save it for next damn Christmas time.
Yeah, if you want.
You want to damn hurt yourself? Go watch
Give
Into
yourself
Days.
a little present.
And sit there and dream about what Nope's going to be about. Because you know it's going to be fucking... I got something, but I don't got nothing. But Nope's going to be fucking probably epic. So wait for Nope. Because Jordan Peele, man, that guy, he's fucking rolling. He's rolling the fucking damn gold.
Yeah.
He's shitting fucking leprechaun fucking piles of fucking pots of gold. Oh, man. We got a couple things coming. We got some...
So good. And I honestly, like, the first time I watched Get Out and I fell asleep and I did not understand it. And then the second and third time that I fell asleep and did not understand it. That time that I finally watched it start to finish and could understand it, I was like, oh, well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is what happens when... what's her name? Catherine Kinnear? Is that her name?
The white comedian?
The ding 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 on the coffee cup.
Oh, God, I don't remember. No, I was thinking Kinnear, the SNL woman. Funny as shit.
No, you're thinking of a dude.
No, Kinnear. I don't know. She had that episode where her and them, Donald Chang went to them Thailand. God damn, funny as shit. They just went around eating shit and fucking having a good old time. Went to a couple Buddhist fucking temples. I don't know. The name is very similar. And we'll keep talking because content is important because you guys are sitting here listening to this. I'm sorry. There goes my pencil. But y'all know who we're talking about.
Catherine Kinnear. When she dings on the coffee cup, it just kept putting me to sleep. I think I already said, like...
I'm going to type in
I know
a
her
real bad
niece.
spelling.
Her niece used to babysit our kids. True
I
story?
have no idea what that means.
A niece is somebody's sister's daughter.
Okay, how do you spell Kinnear?
Well, hers is Keener, actually.
Oh.
Catherine Keener. I'm saying it wrong. I'm putting the E's in the wrong place. Anyway, we don't...
There she is. No, that's not buggy. Nope, and nope.
Oh, let's not worry about it.
You gotta drop S now. Keener. Double N. No, not Neil. Wow, I'm just trying to search.
Well,
That's Chung. Weird. Blah 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 blah.
You can delete all this if you want.
I could. I probably won't. But
You
goddamn,
never
what's
do.
her name? Catherine Kinnear? Catherine Kinnear?
Catherine Keener?
Yeah. Keener. SNL.
Keener? She wasn't...
No, it's not. She's a fucking comedian. She's funny as shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is gonna fucking piss me off. Nope.
Can I piss you off audio?
Can you try helping me search for this person's name? She's a comedian. She's on SNL. She's white. She's a fucking funny woman. And she did a thing with Donald Chang. Donald Chang? Dang it. We're definitely going to edit this bit. That makes me mad. Food. I'm going to type in food. This is so frustrating. No. What the fuck?
Can you tell me what the sketch was about?
No, I'm just saying SNL. I'm talking the actress. I can't remember the actor's name.
Can you remember what the sketch was about?
No, I'm not thinking back. I have not even remember that at all. Catherine?
Oh, we're still recording. This is stupid.
It doesn't matter. We can definitely drop this. No, it's not Catherine Kerner.
Yang? Bowen Yang?
No, what I did find too. No, it's not that. Eventually we'll find it. So let's race to find out who the hell she does the weekly report. News Saturday Night Live host. That's what I'm gonna search. She does
With Bowen Yang?
not Bone Yang, Aaron DeBone.
Yeah, it's Bowen Yang who does the fucking weekend update.
Well, that's not who it was. It's not DeBose.
I'm gonna leave the room and go pee.
There she is. But who is she? I should have just typed in cast. Kate McKinnon.
So close.
So close. Boom. There was. Kate McKinnon. McKinnon. Just fucking funny as shit.
She is funny as shit. She's super famous.
Yeah, we can't fucking remember her name. Apparently not. But her and Chang, they did a thing.
Yang?
Chang. God damn. Food. David Chang.
Oh, David Chang.
They did the thing together.
Okay, I thought you were talking about
I
the
think,
guy from SNL, not the guy from fucking...
I think it was breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They went to Thailand. It was
ugly,
great.
delicious guy.
Yeah, it was ugly delicious. But I think they were actually on a breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay.
I think.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they were fucking.
Sounds like they were in Vietnam.
Taking on
Cambodia. Southeast Asia.
Yeah, oh man, it was great stuff. Yeah, all right, so we're going to skip a lot of that. But there it is.
There it is.
McKinnon and David Chang, unrelated to fucking anything other than fucking go eat you some fucking food and be happy. And I'm going to end it there. I got nothing. We finally found the name. We found out who that amazing woman was. It's fun. We had a great night. The amazing woman I'm with is still here. Mm-hmm. And we hadn't fucking cut each other off and cut each other up. And it hasn't ended in a weird ass thing. So that's it. That's it for the Chainsaw Bar this evening. You got any closing thoughts?
Me? I guess I'm the only one here.
Yep.
This is a taxi driver situation. I guess you're looking at me?
There ain't nobody else here. Jesus.
No closing thoughts. So just everybody be well. Take care of each other.
All right. Groovy. All right, that's all I got. As always, wash your hands, social distance because people spit when they talk. Wear your mask because it's flu season and the fucking new COVID, the vid, is super infectious. But if you have your damn thing, your shots and boosters and shit, you're probably still gonna catch it if you come across somebody. But you know what? It's like a mild cold.
Also?
It's like a cough. It's like a damn. I'm tired. It's kind of like when you get your booster. But if you don't got your damn boosters and shit, apparently it fucking sucks.
Also, if you get something and you don't test positive for COVID, get tested for fucking strep throat, because it's always strep throat.
It's always
Babies,
strep throat.
it's always strep throat. It's always strep throat.
Or it's pneumonia in your lungs. Or bronchitis.
If you let it go long enough.
Or it's bronchitis.
If you let it go long enough, those have to fester.
Or, like, it didn't take but a couple days for some people. It depends on your immune system. Like, I know somebody that had it and it's like, oh, it's bronchitis.
Well, no, it depends on if it's viral or bacterial, but okay.
But yeah, it could be quick. It could be, like, either way.
If it's bacterial, it's got to fester.
Yeah, boom. Yeah, but there you go. That's all we got for this episode. We're going to post this here probably, what's today? Monday?
Today is Monday, January 10th. Our son is on an airplane flying in from...
Idaho.
From Salt Lake City, Utah.
Mormons! We're going to build a snowman.
Mm-hmm. God, we should make him watch that.
Oh my God, yes. Yes, we definitely should watch.
That'll turn our son off Mormonism.
Oof, yeah. Cannibal the Musical, people, check it out.
The fact that he's fucking Native American should turn him off. But okay.
It's like there's some more trauma.
Offense.
There's some more premium trauma for you.
Premium trauma. And from the people who brought you South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Person that believed in them was Lloyd Kaufman.
That's right, babies.
So there you go. That's your damn little nugget of winter wonderland. Go check it
Let's
out.
build a snowman.
Let's build a snowman. Could be tall. Could be short. Build a snowman. We love you. Social distance, all that jazz. We love you. Watch some horror because, damn it, man, horror movies. They're out there. There's so many out there. It's hard to keep up with. And that's all we got for this week. Cheers.
You're supposed to chainsaw salute now?
Oh my God, dude. God damn, it's been so long. 1, 2, 2 1/4, 2 1/8.
Okay.
0?
Yeah, okay.
Vroom! Excellent. Oh, goodness.